In this vlog, I'd like to talk about or communicate about feeling controlled within the presence of another individual based on, what they say or how they look, etc. So basically, when and as I feel controlled around someone, I know that I am not real, or am not effectively directing myself into and as self-honesty. Because when and as I feel controlled, if it is a word that the other individual is speaking, I realize and understand that that word that they speak is a word that I have acknowledged as that word being more powerful than myself, or in other words, I am allowing that word to influence me and my decision making. Within the word there is in fact definitions, and so the word will be connected to many different definitions, or many different points rather, many different things, such as, well, let me back for a moment. If you have a look at mathematics, you have variables, which is something that takes the place of a particular number, for instance. Okay, so for instance, let's see, it is an identifier. So say for instance I have a jug of water. That jug of an empty jug. That empty jug will be a placeholder, and if I pour water in it, that water will be a variable. And so the water within the jug will represent the jug, basically. And so the water in itself will just be the water. But now the jug has taken the place of the expression of the water. And so the jug is now the water because it is a variable that represents the water. So the variable takes the position as the particular specific person, place, or thing, or number, or alphabet character. And so the word in and of itself will be a variable of many different things that I placed as connections to that particular specific word. So for instance, the word beauty would represent, say for instance, the words "come here." Okay, come here. If the other individual speaks that phrase, and if I react to that phrase has become a variable to particular specific points or things. So for instance, come here would be connected to their physical body. Okay, that would be one thing that represents the words "come here," and the words "come here" have to be together in order for, it can be a word or it can be a phrase or a sentence, but I guess I will focus on phrase since, I mentioned the word "come here." Okay, so "come here" would be connected to, their physical body, and their physical body would also be a variable to many different things, points, Say, for instance, their body would represent volatility. What is volatility? It is being sensitive to particular specific people or words. It's being emotionally sensitive. That person is volatile. So I connected their body to volatility, to being kind of not in control or stable. And so with that, I connect them to that word "come here" because I feel the same way about myself. From the perspective that I feel, like if I am around this person, that I will become volatile, that I will become emotionally unstable. And so I'm accepting that volatility, that emotional instability within myself. I am identifying with what that word or those words represent, which are all of the variables that has become that particular specific word. And so I feel controlled because I have not let go of becoming emotionally unstable in particular specific circumstances. And really, it's just me looking at my own self in the mirror through that word. So it basically is for me to redefine the word, have a look at what is the best for all meaning of that word. How can that word support myself? Because really, when and as I react to a word, it's not the word, it's myself in relation to the word. And so how can I redefine the word? Meaning, how can I redefine myself to live that word as a word that can be duplicated in the matter that it supports everyone here that exists within this world. So I have to redefine that word as myself because I am that word. The characters that I see in my mind or on paper as the word "come here" is a word, but it's a symbol that represents the word as myself. I am the word. The words "come here," the physical words "come here" is just symbols, but I am that word. I am that identity. I am that which I define myself as in relation to those symbols "come here." And so it is for me to redefine the word as myself in relation to the symbols that I have interpreted within my world and reality. And so in order to stop existing within control, because that is what I am living out as the word "come here," and it's not just the word "come here," but the symbol thereof. It is also the how the word is spoken, you know, the velocity of it, the speed, the tonality, you know, all of those are in fact identifiers. That's how I define myself as in relation to the word come here. And so it is for me to effectively redefine the word as myself, to live that word as a word that can assist, support me to stabilize myself and to also evolve myself into and as what would be best for all, what can be in fact duplicated by all here in an effective manner where each and every one is able to be supported as that word or those words. Thank you.